Okay, so I'm not sure if there's anything I should be doing before I serve to make sure that I'm not like trying to speed up my serve or try to serve it too hard, or make sure I'm being consistent, I guess. So what would you suggest I do to make sure that I'm getting the ball into the court?
A little bit like more consistent, or I felt like you just rushed there. But yeah, I feel like it's important before you serve to kind of have something in mind or try to do a ritual before you serve. So if you think about like Rafael Nadal, he does like this crazy thing of like plays with his hair before he serves. He even does something with his underwear. Maybe you don't have to go to that point, but that's one ritual, right? If I talk a little bit more about myself, I like to bounce the ball. If you don't mind passing me the ball. So I'm gonna pretend this is the baseline just to show you a little closer. But if things usually go well, I like to bounce it maybe 3 times. And then I'm gonna kind of look at where I wanna hit it on the other side. So if I'm on the add side here, on the odd side, and before the serving, I'm gonna bounce it 1, 2, 3, look over, look at what Athena's doing. If I notice a weakness, my opponent's weakness, let's say Athena, I know her backhand is not as strong as her forehand, then I'm probably gonna look at where I'm gonna hit it, and then look, but not for too long, because you don't wanna make it obvious that you're gonna go there either. But again, 1, 2, 3, slightly look, and then try to really focus and not rush, right? Make sure that you finish and control that swing, and make sure you finish that follow through towards your target on the other side. If things don't go as well, you can still do the same ritual, but maybe take a little bit more your time so you can bounce it a little longer. So you kind of reset mentally, okay, sacred time, we're maybe down 2-6. Let me look at my contact or my target on the other side. Okay, now I can go. So you have more of a ritual, you can stay calm and not feel like you're rushing through your serve. Because the serve is pretty important. You only have one serve, and you can only score on your serve. So yes, you want to be super consistent with your serve when it comes to your serve.
So if you're down, you bounce the ball a few more times. Is there something you say in your head, like new point, or something a reset, a mantra that you have when you're down?
Yeah, so I try to really kind of stay calm, tell myself, I kind of just visualize, right, what's going to happen, my first 2 shots. Because in pickleball, your first 2 shots of each rally, it's really important. So I think about where I want to place my serve on the other side. And if we get a 3rd shot, where do I want to hit it? Try to have like some targets in mind, even though sometimes I might tell myself before the point, okay, I'm bouncing, I'm going to go to Athena's backhand. If they return it to my partner, to you, Claire, then I don't know really what's going to happen, but I want to pretend that it's going to be returned to me. I'm going to be like, okay, I'm going to drop it to Athena. And sometimes maybe Athena's going to hit this awesome return, or maybe this not so great return, and I might change my idea. But usually I try to visualize the point, because that's more of a positive way to see it, instead of like, oh my God, that was so bad. I just missed my 3rd shot drop. That's terrible. And then it's hitting. Most likely it's going to be a negative outcome there.
Sure.
If you want to evolve your pickleball game, make sure you subscribe to Selkirk TV to stay up to date with the latest lessons and podcasts.